Let's go!
What's up guys, my name is Jo Sebastian and welcome to Your Daily Habit. Today we're going to talk about calorie deficits. When it comes to weight loss and fat loss, the first thing that we usually hear is calorie deficit. What is a calorie deficit? First, we have to define what a calorie is. Now, a calorie is a unit of energy in food. So food that has more calories has more energy, and food that has less calories has less energy. Our body actually needs a minimum amount of calories to keep our body functioning, breathing, blood pumping, heart beating, and all of those things. So we have to make sure that we're still getting enough energy to keep those parts moving. So when we eat more energy than our body uses in a day, this is now going to be stored into reserve energy known as fat. But if we eat less than our body uses in a day, our body is going to tap into those fat stores and start mobilizing them. A calorie deficit allows those fat stores to be mobilized, while a calorie surplus will now allow energy to be stored. Calorie deficits range from 100 to 500 calories, depending of course on your specific goals. And we want to make sure we're doing a moderate calorie deficit because we want to prevent our body from having metabolic adaptations. This is when your body now tries to store and preserve as much energy as possible, either by making you move less or making you want to eat more. So how can we count our calories without having to be super duper meticulous about every single calorie and gram? Let's talk about that. Number one is track your usual food intake and the amounts. This is a way for you to find your baseline. Do this for about 1 to 2 weeks to kind of get a rough estimate of how much you eat per day. So list down if you usually have 1 cup of rice, a palmful of protein, or any other measures of your specific food items. Then number 2 is to start adding more fruits and vegetables. The reason why is because this is low calorie and nutrient dense foods that helps keeps us full and satisfied, as well as make sure that we're not constantly hungry or looking for nutrients to fill our body with. You can definitely fill a half of your plate with fruits and vegetables to make sure you're getting those nutrients in, and you're of course making sure you're feeling satisfied. Number 3 is to make food swaps. This is now when you look at your food and see the high-calorie food items that you usually consume. So this is your dairies, your nuts and seeds, your butters, and your oils. Checking how much you actually put into your meals and how much you actually need to feel satisfied with your meals. If you maybe put 2 heaping tablespoons of oil, this is when you can now look for maybe a lower calorie option or possibly just reducing the amount. Which leads us to number 4, which is to adjust your amounts. So we listed our baseline about a week or 2 weeks ago to see how much we needed. The next thing that you have to do is adjust those amounts. Let's say you are always consuming 2 cups of rice at every meal, and this is not leading to any fat or weight loss. The next step to do is to adjust this amount slowly. So you can move from 2 cups to 1 3/4 cups, and then 1.5 cups, and so on until your body gets used to it and it doesn't feel like you are depriving yourself. So those are some small things that you can do to make sure you are in a calorie deficit without feeling deprived. My name is Jo Sebastian. I'm a registered nutritionist and dietitian, and this was Your Daily Habit. We'll see you in the next one.